Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Djawa Yunupingu. This morning you have been welcomed by a host, the Gumatj, and by the Dilak leaders of the Yota Yindi Dilak Council. This group of councillors are the most utmost respected leaders for their country. They are the law, men and women. In their hands, they hold the land, their law, their people, and the Yolngo Constitution. Together, we represent the ancient sovereignty that has been here in this country since time began. This sovereignty is so proud and powerful and so beautiful in its operation. And it exists in every single part of this nation, Australia. Yet this sovereignty remains neglected by the sovereignty of the British King, who simply flew a flag and claimed this land, our land, and it claimed it for the British people. And the truth is that this sovereignty was not enjoyed by my people, and it was put upon us by force and by fear of the superior power of the British people. The British sovereignty was enforced without care and in ignorance of the sovereignty that exists in us. And it sought to remove us from a rightful place in this country, this beautiful land of ours. And the truth is that many of you have lived your lives enjoying this sovereignty, the second sovereignty, while we, the first people from all points of the southern sky, have suffered. The first people, the first nation from the islands to the east coast, to Tasmania and the western beaches, from the deserts and the tropical north, have all suffered and continue to suffer. And we feel our powerlessness. Yet we all had land. And we all have land. And we know the secret names and the secret places. And it is all sacred to us. Our jalkari, our foundation, our heart, Ngarakawanga, my land. We still practice it. We still believe in it. And we believe in ourselves. And the identity of who we are that is given to us by this land. We are connected to the land by our song lines. And as Aboriginal people, we are connected to each other. And to my brothers and sisters, I must say, you remain with us, and we are always here for you. We are all connected. Don't forget when you worry about what has been lost and what has been taken from you. It can be remade, and it will be. Remember, we are all connected, and we can look up to the future. The younger people will be here for you, and Garma will be here for you. Remember, we sing our dead. Across that beautiful country out there, the sea, across the Gulf of Carpentaria, across Cape York to the Torres Strait Islands, to the home of the Weibo people, the Torres Strait Islanders. Our songs go north. Others sing south, west or east. Our songlines travel on the winds, hitting the country and sending the message of our deep ownership of it all. You will hear us singing tonight, and we will be singing our ancestors, who are your ancestors too. We will be singing to remind them that we are here, maintaining our connection to them for their appreciation. And we do this not only for us, but for all of us. Because our sovereignty is not a hard and brutal sovereignty. It does not take from others. It does not exclude or steal. Our sovereignty is welcoming. Just like you see here and feel here at Garma, which is a public ceremony. And that's what Garma is, a ceremony. And here this year, we have promised to tell the truth. Yuwal lakaranga. And to get to my point, the truth is that we are not united in this country. We are not yet comfortable And we remain uncertain and troubled by the truth. Because we live side by side. Two people, two laws, one country. Let me repeat that, because yesterday my high priest, Gumatj, misspoke of it. Two law, two people, one country. Gumatj said two countries. But of course he meant one country. Because that is what we want. And it must happen in the Constitution. So how long do we have to wait to get this right? Another committee? Another meeting? Another prime minister? Galarway has dealt with 8 prime ministers. Can you believe that? So can we blame him for crying when the Uluru Statement is read? And he knows it. It has been rejected after all what he's done. Do we blame him for being frustrated? I understand, because I know it feels no good. But in the Gumatj world, we have a saying that is, look up to the future. And that saying was given to us by our ancestor, Murayana, Ganbulapula, and our father, Mungura Yunupingu. So, we are going to believe in ourselves and work to get fairness and justice for all Aboriginal people. When you think about these issues yourself, try and think about my Aboriginal and Islander brothers and sisters who have had so much taken from them. Please think about these people who, for no fault of their own, but by the hands of this nation that has been built on their soil, they find themselves without land, without language, and without ceremony. It is the truth that these things were forcibly taken from them without their agreement or their consent. Think about the truth when you hear the Iraqi tonight. And you watch the performance, the perfect movements of the dances, and listen to the songs of my people as you witness our Constitution in practice, in action. And please, think about what is fair to them. And let's see if together we can find that pathway where we can all be included in the nation's constitution. Let there be a person who puts up a light and says, here, come with me. This is how we must do it. There is a better way. And let there be a Prime Minister who does that. In closing, I am introducing my brother, our leader, Yunupingu. This man has led us and kept us strong and safe and proud, and that done this not just for us, but for the nation. Imagine if the British sovereignty had succeeded and wiped out everything, everywhere. Galarui and the Dilak leaders here with us have made sure that cannot happen. And like our ancestors, I've linked us to the past, the present, and the future. The whole nation can accept this gift if it wants to. My brother spoke about the jungle fowl yesterday. Jungle fowl is a meaningless bird. Most of you, but it is a sacred ancestor, than Brahma, who is both a spirit, woman, and a creator. The idea that we cannot own that little bird. Who gave us land? Ceremony, song, paintings. And who is so much part of it? Or the idea that the cathedral could be bulldozed by a new owner in the morning. Jilawur, the jungle fowl, and then Brahma, the spirit woman, are a total part of us, just like the land that she created for us. The idea that everything in the soil belongs to us is at its heart a false statement. We own it because our ancestors made it for us, and we stay connected with them and them to us through our songlines and our ceremonies and our beliefs. And we own the minerals as well, by the way. That is our law. Ladies and gentlemen, we call him Jingara because he can see things that we cannot see. And he finds pathways. He is a thinker and a leader. Thank you for listening to me, ladies and gentlemen, and please welcome Yunupingu.